I was still sleeping at the time. My phone rang, and it was my in-law. Well, actually, at the time, it was my girlfriend's mother. And she goes, thank God I got through to you. Do you know what's happening? And I had no idea, so I turned on the TV. It was right after the first plane hit, and so the tower was smoking, but both towers were still up. As soon as I saw that news, I really couldn't believe what was happening. So I went upstairs to the roof, and I could see top portion of the towers. I'm like, wow, this is real. So I went back down to my apartment and just kept watching what's happening. And after the towers went down, I went back on the roof again. Sure enough, those two towers were gone. I couldn't see them anymore. Huge smoke going across East River, and I couldn't really see the direction of Brooklyn. Just the whole entire horizon was blocked off with this wall of smoke. I'll never forget that view. It kind of burned in my mind. The 13th, I actually did go to the city. I just walked down 6th Avenue, and usually it's packed with traffic and people, but the city was sort of empty. Obviously you can hear the sirens. This life and energy that New York has is kind of sucked away. It really made me change the way I view life. Anything can happen at any moment, Very next month in October, I proposed to my wife, and we got married that December. What's strange is when I moved to New York, I guess my first impression of New York City or New Yorkers to be sort of kind of cold and a little bit rude. But after 9/11, the people in New York City were almost like embracing each other. It seemed people were much friendlier. There was sort of unity. That same year, you could actually go to Ground Zero, and I know that people were going there to see what happened, I just couldn't bring myself to go down there. It was just too much for me. Like my daughter, she's 7 years old now, and over the summer she just happened to watch some news footage of the floods in Louisiana. And just the other day when we had a pretty big rain, she was asking me, is our house going to be okay? I'm sorry. Imagine if it was those young children watching those news and how fearful they were. I hope something like that would never happen again, or that. I just wish that we live in a more peaceful world,